Jamia students will now present Jamia Tarana.
Share
invite the Vice Chancellor to deliver his address.
Amir Jamia, Honorable Lieutenant General M.A. Zaki, Honorable Lieutenant Governor of Delhi, Shri Najib Jung, distinguished guests, members of the press, the Jamia fraternity, my colleagues and students, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to welcome our chief guest, the Honorable Lieutenant Governor to Jamia. You have been our well-wisher and we value your close association with Jamia. I also extend a warm welcome to all the guests who have joined us on this occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, Jamia is in its 93rd year, and we are inching closer to our centenary celebrations. We have a glorious legacy, and as we remember the sacrifices and achievements of our founders, we also look to our future, which holds great promise for all of us. At the same time, it puts enormous responsibility on us as inheritors of this great institution. We, in our endeavors, must aspire to live up to the ideals and visions of our founders. You just heard the refrain of Jamia's Tarana, Dayare Shaukh Mera, Shehre Arzu Mera. This is the land of my hopes. This is the land of my dreams. It neatly epitomizes our hopes and aspirations. To my mind, the task ahead for Jamia is to continue in its endeavors for achieving excellence in teaching, research, and extension work, as also in its continuing to play a vital role in bringing about a slow but definite revolution in society by bringing into the ambit of higher education all those who, for one reason or the other, have been on the margins of the society. We owe it to ourselves and to those deprived to bring the best of education to them, and it is my belief that all of us together will aspire to work towards this particular goal. Ladies and gentlemen, the annual convocation gives one an opportunity to not just congratulate the outgoing batch of students on completion of their degrees, but to also reflect on our achievements in the past 1 year. Let me share with you some of our recent accomplishments as also some of our plans for the future. However, before I give an account of our achievements, let me at the outset state that no institution can grow without the collective effort of the entire university community. And therefore, it is the Jamia Biradari which needs to be congratulated on their dedication and commitment and for bringing the many successes that have come Jamia's way in this last 1 year. Ladies and gentlemen, Jamia, being a large university, has now more than 1,800 students enrolled in over 200 unique academic programs. As you would know, after having embraced the semester system at the postgraduate level, the university moved all its undergraduate programs to the semester mode, and it gives me satisfaction to note that we have been able to make this transition smooth and academically stimulating. The inclusion of new courses and the programs in its curricula symbolizes a thinking and innovative university. And it is with this vision that the university launched its first ever international summer school, where students from near and far came and stayed with us for 4 weeks to learn about India. Having successfully launched the China Studies program, the university also launched a Chinese language course in Jamia this session. I am happy to see our students make swift progress, and it is my hope that these new programs will pave the way for a promising future for these young people who will become the thought leaders of tomorrow. Jamia's Anwar Jamal Kidwai Mass Communication Research Center also converted 2 of its existing diploma courses into full-fledged master's degree programs, namely MA in Development Communication and MA in Visual Effects and Animation. Similarly, the Center for Physiotherapy and Rehabilitation Sciences added Masters of Physiotherapy in Orthopedics. It is my unshakable belief that teachers play a monumental role in shaping the destiny not just of its students, but also of the university. Many of our teachers makes us proud today, not merely for imparting excellent education to their pupils, but also for inspiring them. Many of our teachers have made us proud in the last 1 year. Professor Akhtarul Wasif from the Department of Islamic Studies was awarded the Padma Shri for his contribution. Dr. Abdur Rab from Department of Biotechnology won the Indian National Science Academy Medal for Young Scientist. Professor Ghazanfar Zaidi won the Golden Pigeon Award for 2013. A very prestigious NASA project got awarded to Dr. Atiqur Rahman from the Department of Geography, among many others. If I were to ask myself what is the source of Jamia's vibrancy, there is only one answer that comes to my mind. It is our students. They are our best hope for the future, and it gives me immense pride and pleasure to place before you their accomplishments. Jamia's students from the Faculty of Law earned laurels for the university by not just excelling academically and earning positions in daily judicial services, but also by winning international and national moot court competitions. Many of our students won awards and prizes at international and national conferences, as also several prestigious scholarships. The films of AJK MCRC students were screened at the 43rd International Film Festival of India. Jamia's photography students were finalists at the Sony World Photography Award 2013. Two students from Jamia School went on an American Field Service Student Exchange Program to the US for 1 year. Jamia students excelled in all spheres, particularly in entrepreneurship. The Entrepreneurship Club was set up at Jamia this year, which organized a number of events such as ICIC Trinity Program on innovation and entrepreneurship. The best example of innovation was the hybrid electric vehicle produced by Jamia students. We are indeed very proud of them. Our students have been earning glory for the university by lifting prestigious titles in the field of sports as well. The highlights this year were Jamia's excellent performance in the Toyota University Cricket Championship and Jamia's performance in the S.A. Rahim Memorial Football Tournament, as also in the Inter-University Table Tennis Championship. Jamia students represented the university in shooting at the World University Games in Russia, among many other achievements. Jamia students also led a cycle rally from Srinagar to Delhi to spread awareness on women's safety and women empowerment. I cannot list all the successes and glories here, but I would like to use this opportunity to congratulate all the students and to let them know how proud we are of their achievements. The academically vibrant atmosphere at Jamia is a result of a large number of academic events organized all around the year, and last year was no different. There were several important international and national conferences, memorial lectures, talks, discussions held in the last 1 year. Some of them being Conference on Religious Pluralism, Conference for Senior Editors from South Asia, discussions on Manav Dharma, Conference on Early Childhood Guidance, International Meet on Premchand, Conference on Sufism in Contemporary India, Exhibition on Motilal Nehru, Exhibition on Islamic Art and Architecture, Celebration of International Women's Week, and many other such programs. I congratulate the Jamia fraternity on its contribution to the academic exuberance on campus, and it is my hope that this tempo will continue in the days to come as well. Many important dignitaries and academics visited Jamia last year, among whom are the UPA Chairperson Srimati Sonia Gandhi, Shri Altamash Kabir, Chief Justice of India, UGC Chairman Shri Ved Prakash, Sir James David Bevan, British High Commissioner to India, Sherry Rahman, former Ambassador of Pakistan to the US, Srimati Sheila Dikshit, Chief Minister of Delhi, Minister Dr. Pallam Raju, Jairam Ramesh, E. Ahmed, Dr. Shashi Tharoor, eminent journalist Vinod Mehta, Professor Paul Brass, Professor Muzaffar Alam, NASA scientist Hashima Hassan, cricketer Virender Sehwag are the most notable. In the last 1 year, Jamia also forged ties with universities across the world and entered into academic collaborations with the University of York, Canada, University of Westminster, UK, two universities in Erfurt, Germany, Sciences Po, France, among several others. Jamia Millia Islamia as a central university keeps reinventing itself. And this year too, it went on to undertake a number of important initiatives, such as the establishment of a human rights cell. The Department of Urdu was awarded the prestigious Urdu translation, Tagore Translation Project by the Ministry of Culture. Jamia's initiative of strengthening the linguistic competence of its students through the Communicative English program saw another addition in the form of self-enrichment program, which will impart necessary life skills to students and contribute to holistic development of their personality. Ladies and gentlemen, you would be happy to know that we are currently in the process of providing an official email identity to each student enrolled in Jamia. We hope that this will help achieve better communication with the students as also promote e-learning, whereby one will be able to share study material, submit assignments, take examinations electronically in the days to come. It will also allow students to stay in touch with Jamia forever. It is my hope that we will be able to build a strong database of our students and the alumni in the years to come. We are also considering starting a certificate course in Urdu, which will provide an opportunity for those who are desirous of learning the language in a classroom situation. This is part of our award policy of promoting Urdu language and literature. As we prepare to make plans for further academic growth and expansion, we realize the importance of augmenting our existing infrastructure, which requires both land and resources. Honorable Lieutenant Governor, sir, you have been a true well-wisher of Jamia, and we know we have in you a trusted friend of Jamia. I am sure with your help, many of our projects will achieve fruition. Support centers at Jamia have been contributing to the corporate life of the university. The NSS wing of Jamia undertook a number of initiatives this year, most recent being its campaign to raise awareness about dengue and blood donation camp. The Center for Coaching and Career Planning, which offers free coaching to members of minority communities, scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, saw record results when 53 students qualified for the civil services main examination. And several others also qualified for the Bihar State Services. All these cumulatively add up to many milestones which were crossed by the university this year. So the journey goes on. I'll go back to the Jamia Tarana, which says, Safar hai deen yahan, kufr hai qiyam yahan, meaning ceaseless movement is our faith and blasphemy it is to stay still. We continue our striving for excellence in academics, research, sports and outreach. I am aware, while an overwhelming majority wants to take the university to greater height, there are forces and individuals who give primacy to their own vested interests rather than institutional interest. They should better be aware because Jamia Biradari knows who they are and would not let them do any harm to the institution built and developed by huge sacrifices of the likes of Maulana Muhammad Ali, Abdul Majid Khwaja, Mahmudul Hassan, Dr. Zakir Hussain, etc. Finally, to my students, as you leave the portals of this magnificent university and prepare for a life and career ahead, know this, that you are the inheritors of a great legacy of this university, which invests a lot of hope and promises in you. I am sure you will make us all proud. I wish all of you a great life and career ahead. Thank you all. Now I would like to present before you the citation in honor of our chief guest, Governor Najib Jung, who will soon be conferred Doctor of Letters honoris causa. Shri Najib Jung, currently the Honorable Lieutenant Governor of Delhi, combines in his person a unique amalgam of experience gathered over a life and career spread in India and other parts of the world, in academic institutions and in administrative positions, both within and outside the government. It is this rich experience which provides him his unique perspicacity and sagacity, which gets reflected in his actions, engagements, reflections, and writings. Born in Delhi on 18th January 1951, Shri Najib Jung comes from a family that settled in Delhi in 1842. The family contributed to the development and growth of Delhi as Maulvis, judges, administrators, and academics. Shri Najib Jung studied at St. Columbus School, Delhi, and graduated from St. Stephen's College, University of Delhi. He obtained MA in History from the University of Delhi and went on to obtain MSc in Social Policy and Planning from London School of Economics, UK. Shri Najib Jung joined the Indian Administrative Service in 1973 and served in Madhya Pradesh and in Delhi with the Government of India. Subsequently, Najib Jung worked as Senior Energy Advisor and Principal Energy Specialist at the Asian Development Bank. In 2002, he took over the charge of restructuring the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Resources in Afghanistan. He has also been a Senior Visiting Fellow at the Oxford Institute for Energy Studies, Oxford University, and a Senior Fellow at the Oxford Institute of Islamic Studies, Oxford. For this unique knowledge of the hydrocarbon sectors, both as practitioners and researchers, he is recognized as a leading expert on energy in the world today. Shri Najib Jung was appointed the Vice Chancellor of Jamia Millia Islamia in 2009, where he served till July 2013, when he took over charge as the 20th Lieutenant Governor of Delhi. While at Jamia, Shri Jung gave fillip to several academic programs such as Pakistan and China Study, English, Nanosciences and Nanotechnology, and initiated steps for promotion of Urdu, among others. He supported sports on campus in a big way and initiated activities with a view to spread social awareness among young people. Besides providing academic leadership, Jung initiated a number of administrative reforms and gave impetus to infrastructural projects on campus. He contributed to Jamia Millia Islamia. His contribution to Jamia Millia Islamia remains incalculable. For his wide-ranging experience in administration, Shri Najib Jung has been appointed to many committees constituted by the Government of India. He has served as Director on the Central Board of Reserve Bank of India, as member of a committee for evolving a composite development index of states, as independent member of the State Security Commission for the National Capital Territory of Delhi, as member of the Task Force for the Development of the Jammu region, among many others. For his contribution to academics, Shri Najib Jung has been chairman and members of many committees constituted by the Ministry of Human Resource Development, Government of India. He has served as chairman of the core committee to look into different aspects of higher education, as a member of the core committee of Central Universities Vice Chancellors on critical areas affecting university education, among others. He has also been associated with governing bodies of Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur, National Council of Educational Research and Training. A prolific writer and regular columnist, Shri Jung has never shied away from expressing his views honestly and frankly. His views on contemporary issues have been published in book form under the title Fikro